Hey, what's up? Asian One Skill here. I'm back with a video for you guys. This time I'm gonna be using my phone just for today, just to keep things really simple. Sorry for the late delay videos. Just been really busy for the past month. Just getting back into school right after holidays, and then on top of getting sick for about 2 weeks, I'm back. I wanted to do a video earlier, but of course, like I said, been really busy. There's been a lot of fucking news on a bunch of games and whatnot. Still minor releases, other than Dying Light that came out a couple days ago. It's basically a parkour zombie apocalypse game. Basically like a polished game of like Dead Island. I think it was also made from the creators of Dead Island. So I mean, it looks fun, but I believe the optimization is really bad. Getting tongue-tied here. So far the game it's looking decent. It looks pretty fun. Like I said, it's like an upgrade from Dead Island, polished version. So if you're into it and you like free running or parkour, that kind of stuff, you can jump right onto that game. It's really fun. My brother actually just pirated it off on PC. He's been playing it. He's been having a lot of fun. It looks pretty fun and funny. So yeah. Other than that, the new 3DS XL has been announced for North America. However, we're only getting the XL version. We're not getting the smaller regular version where you can change the faceplates. So sadly, if you really want a limited edition, like cover or whatever, it's almost gonna be like you're gonna be paying out of the ass for every like console if you have the money to buy every different limited edition console. First, I believe some of the reasoning behind that is probably because when the 3DS first came out, I guess they didn't do that many sales on that one compared to when they released the XL, when it was 90% larger screen and 90% bigger. So I'm guessing that's why they probably just opted out just to use the XL version of the new 3DS. Shame, however. I found out that it is still region locked, so that's complete bull crap. In this age and time, like I've already said this, like region locking is something that should have been a thing of the past. I know Nintendo tries to release their games a little earlier, or all at the same time. Like Pokemon usually it's always like released around the same time. And I know the fact that it's bad for the economy somewhat. Like let's say there's been like some people saying like, oh, if you just buy like let's say a game that comes out a little bit earlier, or like it doesn't come to your region or whatnot, you buy it there, like off an import site or whatever, you're giving business to that economy and not your own. That's why sometimes some games don't even make it to North America, which is a very bad shame, darn shame. But I mean, that could be some kind of effect. I don't know how big of an effect that could be, but just saying. So the new 3DS XL basically has the face tracking. So whenever back then when you were playing on your 3DS, you would, even if you tilt a little bit, it would fuck it up. But with the face tracking, where no matter how you move it or where your head is or whatever, it will stay 3D. It won't fuck up the screen, like where you have to get it perfectly. Oh, I gotta keep it play like this, that kind of thing. So that's really good, and you can use micro SD now. So that's one thing. I forgot to check if it was still using the regular SD card that like the regular 3DS comes with, and then of course your new buttons. And the another analog, or what do you call the C-stick. So it's really tiny in my opinion. I've seen the demo for it or tried it out. It looks really tiny. I don't know how you're gonna play something like that, but for something like maybe Monster Hunter, like they've like done the promo and demo for, I think it'll be okay, because as it's just switching sides of the screen, that kind of thing. That should be okay. It shouldn't be too bad. But I mean, to be honest, it would have been easier maybe for me if I was using the touch screen. Like let's say you got you're using your left finger or thumb to move, right? You could just like if need be, you just touch the touch screen to like rotate yourself or your view of vision. That would have made things maybe somewhat easier. I don't know. But I guarantee you those are gonna break really easily. Back then when Pokemon, well, maybe not even Pokemon, but it happened a lot with Pokemon when you were grinding for your for the egg to hatch. You know, you kept going in a random circle. You just like go all around your joystick, and the joystick actually breaking. So that might be an issue. I don't know if they fixed this issue, but we'll have to see. It's probably the same shit, but yeah. Other than that, I think that's about it. With probably the next game that's coming out is probably Evolve. I believe that game is probably gonna die out really fast, especially with 2K being the publisher. They're doing a lot of microtransactions and DLCs. Like, you have to pay $15. Okay, excuse me, my glasses are pissing me off. The DLC, you don't even get all the characters. So basically, like what I've said, they've given you this disc, and they just cut out parts of it and giving you just this much of it, and the rest is which is supposed to be part of the game, which they initially say day one DLC, is something that they could have included in the game itself already. But I mean, like I said, since PS3 and Xbox, a lot of companies have been abusing the word DLC just to make some extra money. I mean, come on, it's not so bad in, I guess, America. You're still paying for the same amount for a game. But in Canada, especially when they've jacked up the prices to buy like $10, $5 or whatever, and then on top of that, you have to pay more for something that should have been part of the game, is kind of BS. So a lot of microtransactions, like $15 for one of them, and then $7.50 for the other characters or something. And I mean, while pre-ordering, you do get one of the free characters or whatnot. So it's really, debatable. But I mean, other than that, that's about it. Other than that, that's about it. Just some other news. I've actually decided to sell my PS4. Don't get me wrong. I'm not moving the Xbox or anything or whatnot. I mean, Xbox is actually not that bad, but I mean, I just went over and got the PS4 just because I've been a Sony, fanatic for the longest time, as a child anyway. I'm selling my PS4 in March. Reason why is I saw the limited edition PS4 Suzaku edition for Final Fantasy Type 0. It looks fucking sexy. You can look that up. Just type in on your Google or whatever. PS4 Suzaku edition, which is SUZAKU. It's basically the Phoenix edition if you directly translate it, I believe. And it's got its special plate, HD, the hard drive cover, bay cover. It's got the Final Fantasy Type 0 logo and stuff, emblem on it. So it looks really sick. It's in a maroon red with a maroon controller. So I already pre-ordered that, and paid for it and whatnot. So it will be coming in about March. And once that comes in, I'm going to sell off my regular PS4, and just to compensate back. I mean, I'm not made out of money, man. So there's that. Other than that, that's about it. I'll show you guys what I've picked up over basically the past month of loot, I guess. It's not so much games, it's more like the Steelbooks and art cards, that kind of stuff. So first up, this was I believe it was only available in North America. It was the Naughty Dog 30th anniversary pin. Basically from 1984 to 2014. This was only available through their online store in North America. With shipping, it almost cost me $20. But I mean, this is a really nice pin. So glad to have it. I've played their old games, especially Bandicoot. That was one of the funnest games ever. Back on the PS1. I still have my PS1 too as well, so it's like nostalgia all over. But yeah, I got the pin. So it's gaming related, but it's not a game. Next up is stuff that I picked up. I actually don't have one of the things. I actually bought 3 things from this one seller on collectorsedition.org. I'm not going to say his name, but thank you for packing it so well and for the swift delivery. So I bought some postcards for Final Fantasy 12. I don't care what people say. Final Fantasy 12 I thought was really fun. I love the story and the environment that the world was in. This was a really great game. I'll show you more of this in a bit. And then next is just some Soul Calibur 5 art cards. So this is not the whole set, a whole set of art cards. It comes in about 4. I didn't know which, he didn't open them yet, so he didn't know which characters were, but from the photo it showed it had Mitsurugi in it. So of course there's Siegfried because I already opened it. So I'll quickly show you guys a quick look at that. So these are basically brand new, so not too bad. So first one, of course, is, like I say, Siegfried. Really nice. And then next up is Valdo. Not my favorite character. Not exactly. This guy's creepy as hell. His fighting style is unique, but I mean, other than that, I mean, nah. There's nothing on the back. It's all just plain white. And then next is, I forgot what was this character, Tira, something like that. Who is supposedly like kind of friends with Valdo or whatever in story-wise. So that's pretty cool. I mean, if you frame these up individually, they're gonna look pretty badass. And then of course Mitsurugi. So kick ass. I wouldn't mind if there was a nightmare, but oh well, just as good. And then next up, I'll show you guys just the postcards. I forgot how many there are, but there's a decent amount. Show some environments and then all of the main characters. And then just quick back. This wasn't sealed. It didn't come sealed, so it wasn't too bad. But I mean, I got it for a cheap price, so not too bad. So first up, you've got is Ash, the main heroine of the series. And then the back are, I think they're all just, oh crap. The back is just all the same with Final Fantasy and stuff like that. So it's just these. You got your judges. This is a kick-ass scene, by the way. If you got like a display or whatever, these would look really good if you like put them all and then frame it up and whatnot. So I'm probably gonna do that. Pinello. And then you've got the main hero, an aspiring pirate, Vaughn. You've got Bosch. And then you got Balthier, and now I forgot what was the other person's name. It's been a while since I played this game. And then the rest is just the cities and environment. So these are really nice. I mean, even laminating them would be pretty good. So yeah. So that's it for the art cards or postcards for Final Fantasy. Now the last, and I also got, like I said, I don't have the item on me with me. It's actually, I already wore it, so it's in the wash. I picked up a Devil May Cry 4 t-shirt off of him, off the seller, same seller. So that's gonna look really sick. And then last but not last is my Steelbooks that I picked up. There's a couple more I picked up, but I'll show you guys these ones because these are both beautiful. They are both by Ubisoft. This first one, I got it from a different person on collectorsedition.org. He was selling, actually, 2 Steelbooks, but I only wanted one of them. But he managed to find another buyer for the Far Cry one. So I went and picked up the Assassin's Creed Unity one. This was the Ubisoft store, online store exclusive one. It basically looks like a stained glass picture. So on the front, really looks really nice. There is no inside art, I believe. Yeah, there's no inside art on this one, so I'm not even going to open it up. So it's just a quick look. Really nice. So it's got the main character on it. The spine. And then the back. Really, really nice. One complaint I only have on this is, I mean, why it would have been better if they put like the different, you know, the suit of cards, logos instead of all clubs, I believe. I haven't actually picked this game up yet, you know, I mean, there's been a lot of problems with it and whatnot. Like, they were almost as bad. It was almost so bad that they had to recall the damn thing. So all eyes on Ubisoft now. If they fuck up the Division, I don't know, man. I think they've lost a lot of faith already. So, but the Assassin's, if you haven't played Rogue, play Rogue. My friend has played it. He said it's a perfection. It's really good. But Unity was the only problem. But it was a nice idea, but too many problems. But anyways, I'm gonna pick this up sometimes. The actual game itself sometime soon when the price plummets more. Now, last but not least is another Steelbook. I didn't buy it from the seller. I actually picked this up at my local Future Shop. There was their online website was selling a couple of them. More recent Steelbooks. There was actually an Assassin's Creed Unity one, but it was more the plain one with just the Assassin's logo and then saying Unity on it. Those are boring. They're not special at all, so I said, fuck it. This one, I thought looked really, really nice. And there's even inside art, so it made it even better. This is the Far Cry 4 Future Shop Limited Edition Steelbook. You can buy this for like $10 plus tax. It's like almost like $12, so not bad at all. So here's the front with like it's kind of a it's in what do you call it, embossed, the logo and the Far Cry 4, and then the edges on the front, but that's about it. And then the back, nothing on the spine. It just looks really colorful. This is easily one of like the top Steelbooks that I have in my collection. I'll probably do a video or whatnot, showing maybe my top like five or 10 Steelbooks that I really love and have. Inside art is really nice too. So it's got a tiger over here, and then the elephant, because you can control these beasts to fight for you in the multiplayer. So it's really nice. I don't know about the single player. I don't know much about the single player though. So looking forward to getting Far Cry 4 as well when it price drops. Anyways, that's it for my video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Sorry for the long absence and this long ass video. This is probably one of the longest videos I've made since a while ago. So this might take a while to upload, but I mean, if you guys have time, watch through it, or or skip through it, whatever. But I will definitely be back on schedule as soon as I can. Yeah. Anyways, Asian One Skills out, and once again, sorry, and late happy New Year to everyone, whatnot. So yeah, peace out, guys.